So here's the difference between inefficient and efficient two-handed backhand technique. Now, this video is courtesy of 12KGP Tennis on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their awesome channel. I've put their link in the description below. All right, let's check out these two backhands, and then we'll analyze them. All right, so this is Marie Bouzkova, and obviously this is Emma Raducanu. You could probably recognize Emma. So when we watch their technique, it is definitely different. I mean, from here forward, it's the same. Like there's no real difference between the two from behind the left leg through contact. So what are we talking about here, though, on the take back? So let's first look at Bouzkova. So as soon as she sees the ball come off of Swiatek's racket, the first thing she does is she takes the racket back and the tip of the racket is down. And when we watch Emma, she turns and the tip of the racket is up. And we're going to see the impact that this makes in the efficiency of their swing. So Bouzkova, she gets the racket back very early. And what that means is her racket now has to stop, because if she swings forward, there'd be no ball, so she has to wait. But it isn't just that. Watch what her racket does. And in fact, I'm going to go a little back here. She takes the racket back, then she moves it forward, then she takes it back again, then she moves it to the ball. Watch this, and you probably noticed it when you were just watching her hit those three backhands. Look, it goes back, then here, it almost looks like she's about to hit the ball, right? She's moving the racket toward the ball. Then she brings it back again, and then she swings. So this is called resetting the racket. So you take it back, you start to move it, and then you reset it, and you take it back again, and then you go. So this can create timing issues. So I would recommend that you go out and film yourself hitting backhands, and you make sure that you're not getting your racket back so fast that you end up having to bring the racket forward again to then bring it back again in order to swing. Now, let's check out what Emma does. She times it so that it is a continuous circular swing throughout the shot. What she does is she turns early but not fast. So there's a difference between early and fast. There's a difference between leaving your house early for work and driving fast to work. Those are two different concepts. So you want to be early, but take your time. And what that does is it allows for a continuous swing. So if we get their rackets to contact, so right there, and then we put the videos together and we sync them up, look right here how Bouzkova has her racket down behind the left leg, and Emma, the tip of her racket is still pointing up in the air, but they actually hit the ball at the same time. And we can see that. What that means is that when Emma gets the racket here, she is accelerating. Where Bouzkova, she is just having to be at, 0 miles an hour. So she has to have a lot of muscle recruitment, and she has to work really hard in order to get racket speed, where Emma can be nice and loose and relaxed. So again, here they look the same, but when you look at the way they take the racket back, it's completely different. So don't take your racket back low and super fast. Take the racket back high and actually take your time. That way you can have a continuous swing where you can really have great acceleration. You're actually going to hit the ball harder with what feels to be a looser, more relaxed swing. So don't take the racket back fast. Turn early, but take your time. That way you can have a smooth and continuous acceleration through your shot. Now, the best way to practice these techniques is at home with a Topspin Pro. You can get a Topspin Pro using my link in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. I absolutely love the Topspin Pro, and I know you will too. And if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, or if you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for PlayYourCourt. And it's playyourcourt.com/2-minute-tennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. So instead of taking your racket back so fast that you end up losing your momentum and having to reset the racket and take it back again, which just produces tons of timing issues, and it really isn't an efficient way to accelerate the racket. Try turning early, but taking your time the way Emma is here. She's keeping the tip of the racket up. That way, when the racket drops, it's accelerating, it's picking up speed, and it's so much easier to hit efficient power. Use this Emma Raducanu technique. There's no doubt You're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2MinuteTennis.net. You got this.